Between February '07 and May '08, I would not be exaggerating to say that there was over 1,000 times that my partner came into contact with me.
700,000 men have experienced some form of abuse in the past year, and a staggering 2.4 million men have experienced abuse since the age of 16. Now, I'm on a quest to find out why this issue is still so unspoken of and to find out what support services are available.
One of the worst assaults was when she had a magnum of champagne and literally went all the way down my legs to the point where my knees swelled. I couldn't get off the sofa for 3 days. I slept on the sofa, I peed in a washing up bowl, I couldn't walk.
So while more men are coming forward, would you say that it's still actually considered a taboo subject?
It is considered a taboo. For men and women, perhaps a little bit more so for men who want to come across as strong in a relationship, and when that image that they have about themselves turns out to be not so true. They have that added layer of feeling embarrassed about it, which adds a barrier in them asking for help from people like us. They don't want to talk to friends or family because someone might think that they are weak, but asking for help means that you are a strong person, you're trying to do something about it, so it's quite the opposite actually. And there is a lot of resistance still from some services out there. I'm not going to name specific services, but we have cases of men who go to some services and they say they laughed at me, they didn't believe me, they said I should be able to fend for myself, which is really, really unhelpful.
Yeah. Do you know any men that have been abused by their partners?
No, but I've seen it probably like on TV, on films and stuff like that, never in real life though.
I'm quite surprised because normally men are more strong than women. So I'm wondering how women can hit men.
I would have thought that from a man being abused, it would be more of a psychological issue.
So just to give you an insight into what's in the mind of a victim, because you would think, why would you not leave from that? The biggest single reason why I did not leave was because my partner convinced me that she had family in organised crime. She would show me things on the internet that I couldn't disprove. So we must remember that violence is only part of an abusive relationship. Your bones do mend, and scars heal and bruises fade. But the psychological scars take an awful lot longer to recover.
Men struggle to come forward because of the fear of not being believed. And there's certainly been some examples where there's been social experiments, for example, where the public's reactions have been tested, where a woman is a victim, that rightly she's supported, but then you reverse the genders and actually a man is laughed at. So there is an issue with society about taking male victims seriously.
Can you give us an idea about the statistics for abuse within the last year?
Just over 3,000 women a year are convicted for domestic abuse crimes. There's over 50,000 men who are convicted as well. The police statistics show that for every 5 people that go to a police station to say they're a victim of domestic abuse, 4 will be female, 1 will be a male. But the conviction rates do not reflect that.
To young people particularly, if you believe that you're in an abusive relationship, do confide in somebody, because the abuse will only get worse, it will not get better. And if you're worried about somebody, contact the police, because they have specially trained domestic abuse officers. Make yourself safe and get out of that relationship straight away.